Hello! So I'm talking about veganism in the Bible. So this is the third video. I want you to look back at my other video about creation story in Genesis and veganism and how it is instructions on how to be vegan the way we're designed. And though it gives us power over the animals, we have a responsibility. And then my second video about the Old Testament, what happened after and what it means about being vegan. And now my third video, the New Testament and Jesus. So Jesus did not tell us precisely what to eat. It is a personal story about loving one's neighbour, about conquering death. So do we believe that Jesus can rise from the dead? He could raise the widow's daughter from death. And as such, for him, life is something he can recreate. This is very life affirming. But what about the animals? I'm going to read one chapter from Luke. Luke, of course, was the Gentile. Are not sparrows 5 for 2 pence? And yet not one of them is overlooked by God. More than that, even the hairs on your head have all been counted. Have no fear. You're worth more than any number of sparrows. Not one sparrow is forgotten by God. And there's a lot of emotive stories. At the end of John, he says, Peter, do you love me? Look after the lambs. Look after my lambs. Simon, do you love me? Look after my sheep. And he says it 3 times. And here we are in 2023. So this is the number of fish killed every day for people to eat or more. This is very different from Jesus looking after fishermen. And did he not say, cast away your nets and become fishers of men? As such, you can be healthy, have food from the earth, and still be a Christian. There's no conflict. What is important to remember is that we should be loving our neighbour. We should not be causing pain. And by extension, not causing pain to animals is perfect. So some churches, such as the Rastafarian movement, have embraced this and said we're just going to eat food from the earth like it says in Genesis. But many churches, such as the Church of England, don't. And of course we relate to our own culture. But it's so easy for Christians to disagree over a verse and an interpretation. We all do. Because there's this idea, what's the worst going to happen? One of us will go to hell and the other one won't. But no. There are millions upon millions of other lives on this planet every day being killed it has an effect on them. That is what we need to remember. There's nothing in the Bible that says that we shouldn't be eating healthy greens and healthy food from the earth. Nothing at all. In fact, quite the opposite in the original Genesis creation story. And of course, Jesus loves everybody unconditionally. But we have a responsibility as we look after the animals not to continue a homicide of millions every day. And that is not an unchristian thing to say. And one should not use the Bible against people trying to stop pain and killing. So, have a lovely day and eat your greens and keep strong. God bless. Thank you.